This is the story of a weapon that was quietly developed, nurtured behind the scenes, and when the world caught a glimpse of it, it marked a new chapter in Pakistan's defense strategy. A cruise missile, one that can fly low like ocean waves, glide over mountaintops, remain hidden from enemy eyes, and strike targets as far as 750 kilometers away. With this missile, Pakistan has sent a clear message to its enemies. No distance is safe anymore. No command center is out of reach. No war plan will remain one-sided now. This journey, which began with Fatah-I, moved to Fatah-II, and now reaches its peak with Fatah-IV. Not only does it have a longer range, but it can also hit its targets with remarkable precision, whether it's an enemy airbase or a sensitive infrastructure site. This is a multiple launch rocket system, MLRS, developed by Pakistan, and it's been combat tested, meaning it has already proven effective against Indian targets. Fatah-I has a range of up to 140 kilometers. Fatah-II has a range of 250 to 300 kilometers. And now, Pakistan has unveiled the fourth missile in this series, Fatah-IV, showcased by the Pakistan Army at Shakarparian Ground in Islamabad. Now, you might be wondering what happened to Fatah-III. Why jump from Fatah-II to Fatah-IV? Well, Pakistan is indeed developing Fatah-III, which will have a range of up to 450 kilometers. But the real challenge was Fatah-IV, to develop a long-range MLRS with an out-of-the-box range, the highest in the region, targeting 750 kilometers. Currently, in this region, the longest-range operational MLRS is China's PHL-16, with a range of 500 kilometers. Pakistan wants to surpass that, and it now appears to have done so. This missile might be the final addition to the Fatah series, and it is also very different from the others. If you closely observe the Fatah-IV missile, it doesn't resemble Fatah-I or Fatah-II at all. In fact, it doesn't even look like it belongs to the same series. It looks more like a cruise missile, a long and slim airframe, rounded nose for aerodynamic efficiency, small intake fins in the midsection for stability and guidance during flight. Unlike the bulky, rocket motor-based design of Fatah-I and Fatah-II, which are essentially ballistic missile systems, Fatah-IV appears to be a land attack long-range cruise missile, resembling Pakistan's Babur or Harbah series, though in a more modern form. According to the specifications written alongside the missile, range 750 kilometers, weight 1,530 kilograms, length 7.5 meters, accuracy within 5 meters, which is exceptionally impressive. Flight altitude as low as 50 meters, terrain hugging, allowing it to evade radar. Speed 0.7 Mach, subsonic. Many had speculated that Fatah-IV might be a hypersonic missile, but it's not even supersonic. Its speed clearly indicates that it's a cruise missile. This aligns with Pakistan's existing cruise missile inventory, which are all subsonic, including the Babur missile. Even Babur's maximum range is 750 kilometers, the same as Fatah-IV. So, a legitimate question arises. If we already have Babur with similar capabilities, is Fatah-IV just Babur with a new paint job? The answer, absolutely not. Even though the range and speed may be similar, there are significant differences. Babur is shorter in length. Babur's accuracy is 20 meters, while Fatah-IV boasts 5-meter precision. Babur can carry a nuclear warhead. Fatah-IV cannot. It has a blast fragmentation warhead with a range of 330 meters. It's possible that Fatah-IV was inspired by the Babur design. But make no mistake, this is not Babur. Pakistan may have developed the Fatah series as a modular platform, from which different types of missiles, guided rockets, ballistic missiles, and cruise missiles, can all be launched using a single vehicle and support system. This kind of unified platform reduces maintenance and operational complexity. Now, a new question arises. Can a cruise missile be launched from an MLRS platform? Yes, if the launcher is modular in design. Some countries already have this capability. For example, China's PHL-03, Russia's 9K-720 Iskander system, which can launch both ballistic and cruise missiles from the same rocket launching truck. The key difference lies in the launch tubes, fire control systems, and guidance computers, which can be integrated into an MLRS platform. So why did Pakistan go for a cruise missile in Fatah-IV when its speed is even less than Fatah-I and II? Couldn't Pakistan have just made a new rocket in the style of Fatah-I/II, with at least supersonic speed and a 750 kilometers range? Here's the thing. MLRS systems are designed for battlefield support to rapidly and simultaneously target near to mid-range enemy positions. For example, Fatah-I and II were used to quickly strike Indian frontline targets close to the border. MLRS is an area saturation weapon, launching large salvos to devastate an entire area. For this purpose, a range of 50 to 150 kilometers is more than enough. Anything beyond that range typically falls under the domain of ballistic or cruise missiles. Even globally, the longest range MLRS is about 500 kilometers, possessed by the US and China. No country currently has an MLRS beyond that. So, Pakistan is now the second country in the region after China to develop a long-range MLRS system, Fatah-III, with 450 kilometers range. Now you may wonder, why hasn't anyone gone beyond 500 kilometers in MLRS? Because MLRS rockets typically use solid fuel motors. They burn quickly with high thrust. For long range, you need either more fuel or a more efficient engine. But making the rocket bigger means it becomes too heavy to load in sufficient numbers. And as the range increases, accuracy decreases dramatically in solid fuel rockets. The main goal of MLRS isn't pinpoint accuracy, but area destruction. To maintain precision at long range, you need expensive guidance, navigation, and trajectory control systems, which are standard in cruise or ballistic missiles, not regular rockets. So in summary, if you want ultra-long range from an MLRS, you can't stick with the traditional rocket design. For an MLRS, even 450 kilometers is an extremely high range. In the case of Fatah-IV, even though its speed is low, its low-altitude flight path gives it a major edge, making it nearly invisible to enemy radar. Its maneuvering fins give it another advantage: the ability to evade interceptor missiles, the ability to change course mid-flight. So in conclusion, Fatah-IV isn't just a missile, it's a message. Pakistan is not sitting silently, it has turned time and technology in its favor. In the battlefield of today, distance doesn't matter anymore. What matters is capability and intent. And Pakistan has both. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, this is Amir Sohail signing off. Allah Najban.